What's the future home seller count today?
6.
6? That's not bad.
Man, how's the Future Home Sellers program going? I've got to find somebody for the Andrews family.
Ah, the Andrews family.
The Andrews family.
What if I said we have 6 future home sellers?
6?
6.
How on earth did you get 6 sellers?
Well, you know how we do it, don't you?
No.
Oh man, well let me tell you.
I'm all ears.
Well, let me tell you, it's super expensive to do because every single month new homes come on the market, right? But months prior to that, they're actually thinking about selling. Now what happens is they don't reach for the market yet, but since they're contemplating it, we have a way of getting to these sellers early before the public knows about them.
Well, how do you get to them?
Well, through a bunch of data science. So we actually have a data scientist on staff, and I know that sounds crazy. What is a data scientist, right?
Right.
Well, it's actually a guy who studies all of the data. So we can actually predict who's more likely to sell than others. And depending on the housing type like the Andrews family wants, they go on our website and they start saving homes. So imagine, for an example, you were going to move to Nashville, Tennessee, and you wanted to get there 4 months from now. Well, everything you look at now is not going to be there in 4 months, right?
Yeah, so how do you know what to do?
Okay, great. So you'd come to our epicnr.com and you'd start to save all the houses. And our data scientist actually models the locations, price points, styles that you like, and we can predict who's most likely to sell 4 months from now when you get to Nashville.
Really?
Yeah.
Is anybody else doing this?
I haven't met anybody who's doing it because it's so expensive. But Epic clients have to have this because you're going to spend the next 10 years in this house. Yeah. You're going to walk through that door. You're going to raise your kids in this house. Can you imagine just settling for a house just because it was the leftovers on the open listings?
I think a lot of people do settle because it seems so hard to find something that they need, want, can afford. Everybody's rushing to get a house nowadays.
Right, and you're either overpaying or settling for something that you don't want. So the prettiest homes sometimes don't go to the public. They trade on the inside. And this is how we do it. So the Andrews family, watch out because they're going to find one of these that is perfect for them. And sometimes there's not even more agents involved because this person hasn't listed their home yet. So can you imagine the power? Sometimes we get probate properties, foreclosed properties, sometimes they're divorce situations.
So they're not even having to compete with anybody because nobody else knows that it's on the market.
That's right. Once an opportunity is known, it's no longer an opportunity. So why not use data like investment type real estate, and we applied it to the Epic buyers, and is the most valuable thing you could do. So let's take a look at some of these, shall we?
I want to. I think I want to use Epic now.